I even begin? Today, actually, my friend was supposed to come and follow me around with the camera and ask me questions. I'm probably blurred out, aren't I? Yeah. Let's do it. My friend was actually supposed to come over and follow me around with the camera so we could record behind the scenes stuff. I want to focus more on that. I felt out of all the 3 YouTube channels, I have lacked on pretty much the film and the behind the scenes category. Recently, Corridor did a video about an editing position and VFX position. I don't think I'm going to get either of them, mainly because I'm just real. I'm not the best editor in the world, and I'm also not the most artsy VFX person in the world. I know how to do basic compositing, but I understand they're like really going into the 3D animation category, which I know nothing about. So now it's become, what do I need to do in order to be ready for when they ask for people again? Because I think I can do this. I think I can do it. I want to do more film stuff. I feel like I've been fucking around in areas where I shouldn't be. So one of the things that I have felt like I haven't done enough in is film, flat out. I feel like I put it on the back burner way too long. I feel like I've just been lollygagging. We went and did the gaming channel for a little while, but that was to build our brand and build up a platform, because YouTube in itself is a search engine. People are there to search for something specific. And that's where Corridor did really well. Corridor really did really well because they did films based off of video games. You could type in Portal and then you get Portal trick shots. Or, you know, you type in Lord of the Rings and then you get their Shadow of Mordor commercial that they did. Or not commercial, but, you know, short film that they were licensed to be able to do. I don't know. It's really cool, but go check it out. But anyway, back to what we're trying to do. I like doing Star Wars films. I really want to do Pokemon. Problem: my computer doesn't want to work. So one of the things when it comes to computers is that there's a thing called a C drive. This is where the OS is stored. The problem I have is that my C drive, it's full. That red, all of that red right there, it is so full of information. No, it's fine that it has a bunch of information, but the problem with that is that now it can't get any new information, and it needs space because there's temporary information. When I'm editing videos, the cache usually goes there, and I've tried remapping it to a hard drive, but I'm still stuck with the point where if the video is really long, it won't load all the audio. A lot of that is due to this memory issue. And there's several different things that we can go into it, that we can go into in order to make this work. A, I can go get a new hard drive and purchase a new copy of Windows 10 and install it on my laptop. That's option 1. Option 2, I can get a whole brand new computer, which is what I'm leaning towards because I could just use a better system. This computer I got in 2016. And that's pretty much it. Those are the only 2 solutions. The other solutions is that I factory reset the damn thing again, but because of all the updates, that drive is going to quickly fill up. What I also learned is that this drive only has 106 gigabytes, which is telling me that my hard drive just isn't big enough. But it lasted me all the way up until now, in 2022. Getting a new computer wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just a matter of financing. So, in order to make this Pokemon movie, I basically have to go get this new computer. So I've been looking at this Lenovo Legion Tower from Best Buy. It has an Intel Core i7, which is the same thing as my laptop currently, with 16 gigabytes of memory, which is twice as much as my laptop, a better graphics card, more room on the solid state drive, and then 1 terabyte hard drive, which I already had a 1 terabyte on here, and it lasted me 6 years. So this will, that memory will last me another 6 years. Here's the thing, it's a tower. The cool thing about towers is that you can open them up and switch out the hardware fairly easily. That is going to be cool. Future, when things come up, oh hey, you know what, I need more RAM because now I'm doing crazier VFX. Cool. This is 16 gigabytes RAM, so it's going to have 2 RAM sticks, 8 gigabyte RAM sticks, so then I can actually double this to 32 gigabytes. And even then, as long as I can pull up the information on the motherboard, which I should be able to glean from this website, I can replace all those RAM sticks and get 4 32 gigabyte RAM sticks and just go way off the charts with it. The other one I'm looking at is Puget Systems. And Puget's really cool because what Puget will do is that you can tell them this is what I'm using the computer for, and you get a whole custom built PC that way. My problem is the price point. So this computer is already $4,004.49. I don't have $4,000. This one is basically $1,300, and I would spend $108 a month, which is a lot for me because I'm already spending $880 a month on my credit card. I could buy this outright with my credit card. And the other half of it is that I could have the slowly accruement of $108.30. Because I believe, if my math is correct, I end up getting charged around $300, $400 a month anyway, just because of student loans, car insurance, phone bill, that kind of stuff. Another $100 a month after I'm already trying to pay $880 on the credit card a month so I can get it paid off by February because I'd like to move out of my parents' house. Obviously, I mean, that just means that I'm not going to get it paid off by February, which means that when I do end up moving out and getting an apartment, I just have to juggle what little is left on the credit card which will probably be anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000, while also paying off my rent. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm not trying to bring it down. I'm trying to stay positive. The plan is I'm going to go get this computer, no matter what. Yeah, so right now it's just a matter of getting the computer. So I think we'll go with this. It's cheaper, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to get one from Puget Systems. I've heard a lot of great things about them, except, I mean, that's a whole extra $100-something, actually, it's an extra $95 straight, or maybe not 95, I think it's more like 93, but still, you know, it's like, it's still a large chunk of money I don't have. So I think we're just going to buy the computer. Welcome to my desk. Oh, Roger, sorry. As you can see, obviously, my whole desk space is completely, like, destroyed. It is definitely a mess. It's definitely dirty. It is definitely not what it could be. It needs to be more. I have definitely learned a lot from this last episode of Corridor that I just edited. When it comes to the episode, what's really cool, what I think is interesting is it was all about desks. Well, it was about two things. They had an A plot and a B plot. A plot was the desks and what goes into a desk, and also, you know, what everyone's desks is about, and then plot B was desk plants, you know, plants put on said desk. I learned a lot. I also learned I am a slob, so my setup is pretty whack. So as you know, I already have a gaming channel. Over here, we've got this monitor, which isn't being used for anything. I have a computer that my coworker gave me that is running a Windows 7. I do need to upgrade it, but I'm going to turn it into a media server, because for my friends who do sometimes edit for me out of town, one of them's in LA, another one's out of state, you got another one in Northern California. I'd like to be able to have all my assets on a storage device where they can all have access to it, not a big deal. Got my Switch, got Master Chief, holding my hair ties, you know, rocking the bun. Got my Xbox, got my microphone so that I can record gaming videos, because this desk is where I do all my gaming and all of my work. I got my second monitor plugged into my laptop. You know, I got a pop collection going on right over here. Obviously, I got a keyboard that actually is hooked up to the Xbox, so I can type messages in Xbox, as well as Minecraft. Minecraft does a lot. You'd be surprised the amount of typing that goes on in Minecraft. Especially me, I like to have a notebook on my character describing what I was doing in that world, so that way I can remember, oh, that was what I was doing, and then I can do that. My drawers are falling apart. There's a couple things going on here. Number one, it is definitely crowded. The cable management is god-awful. Right now, my mom has a bunch of stuff from her school that she'll eventually take back to her classroom. Oh. And you'll see the cable mess that it is, because it is a wreck. It is an absolute god-awful. Part of it is, I mean, I've got an HDMI switcher over here. I got a USB hub that connects to all my devices. I got a Stream Deck that I can't even use because my computer it doesn't have the power. I've got a portable hard drive right here that basically carries the entire business. That everything that we have is on that hard drive. So one of the ideas for my computer is that, oh man, do we just get a hard drive server where we can take whatever that has the most memory, which is usually footage, and put it on a bigger hard drive, and then, you know, that way we can continue our work without filling up the hard drive, because it's almost there. It's over there, a little blue bar. You can't see it because the screen's blown out, but it's there. But it's just, there's a lot of stuff on my desk, a lot of cables. I'm not a fan of that. So I do like the idea of a standing desk, although I've proven that I can get work done without it, just like Ren. I would love to build that, but I think right now, like, my drawers are falling apart. I do need to fix those. But having some kind of shelving that can go up and over so I can put the consoles and the collectibles, I think would be really nice. So if you don't already know, I'm a big fan of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm having a great time with it. I love playing with my friends, but we're having an issue with technology, and the fact that I feel like I'm not putting enough into film, which is where I wanted to be. That's what I've wanted to be since the 7th grade. I wanted to be a filmmaker. I feel like the table's getting in the way. I bought that wood to build the table, and I haven't been able to build on it, mainly because I use the tabletop literally to just throw things on top of it at this point. And I did run D&D off of it for a while. My friend has the whole series in a playlist and is still editing those recordings, so I will put a link in the description, or on the end card maybe. Probably the end card. That seems a little bit more better place to put it. I'd like to be able to build up and around my desk and create some shelving to put the collectibles and the game consoles, because at some point I wanted to, because my Twitch is actually growing quicker than my gaming channel did, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm still only at like 88 followers, but if you want to go check it out, go over there. I have like 2 marks I need to meet. I think I need like 5 active chatters in my chat and /or, I need to have an average of 1.3 viewers an average of 3 viewers. I'm at 1.3. And then I can focus more on the Twitch, which I have no problem doing because I play video games all the time. In the event that happens, I love Pokemon, and I know I want to have a day to just dedicate to Pokemon, so I have it. I'm going to hook up my GameCube with the Game Boy player so I can play my old Game Boy games as well as the new Pokemon games. I have to have somewhere to put that. So the idea is that this whole desk space is going to be revamped where the collectibles can be on display up here, as well as create some storage space for like some D&D books. I'll walk people through digitally on D&D. I'm then going to take this table, basically cut it and, turn it into shelving for that. On the desk side of things, the idea is I want to clear this out as much as possible. I want to take this section over here and turn it into a camera-ready area. I've got 2 cameras. I've got this camera right here, the Canon 60D. I also have, right over here, Canon Rebel T6i, I think. So the idea is that this section right here is actually going to have a camera battery charging station, SD card holders that I can, once I get one of my printers working, I can 3D print. And so all of the camera-related stuff will be right here. That way I can pick up my stuff and go shoot something real quick in the event like a friend comes over or whatever. The monitor and PC underneath the desk are going to get put away. I actually, not only do I want them to be a media server, but I want them to also be, control all of my 3D printers, so that way I can do all my 3D printing stuff from one machine. So that stuff's going to get moved over in that direction. These drawers are falling apart, which I want to do something with. So I will try to do that. Okay, so this is a realization I just found out. So I was going through this GoPro. It doesn't have the bottom to it, so I'm looking for it, trying to find it, whatever. And it was in this drawer right here. And I'm seeing all of the shredded paper, and I realized mice have gone into my desk, into my drawer, to get to these cough drops, which I completely forgot about. So now I'm in the middle of throwing everything. So I'm emptying the drawer. All the stuff is now on my desk. And I'm basically throwing it in this trash bag, and I'm just throwing it out. Because I just can't believe Mickey Mouse, and for a little, I've just made a home in my drawer. I had no idea this was happening. So yeah, so you can see I've taken everything out. Obviously, I need to sweep underneath the damn thing. You can also see that the one of the boards is coming off compared to the other one, so I'm gonna have to probably re-nail that sucker in. My once clean desk, now in ruins. So yeah, fun stuff. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to use the main camera right now. I've gone and taken the drawers out. I've disinfected them. So now, don't really have to do anything. So now it's just a matter of putting stuff back in. Okay, so we basically have our gaming drawer, and actually one of the things that I have in here is this, which actually I think I might rearrange this a little bit more. All my dice for D&D, but I think I'm actually, because the lid acts as a dice tray, so I think I'm actually going to try to set it in here right, like maybe here or here, so I can just open up my drawer and start rolling dice. This drawer is basically cables, random knickknacks, stuff I'd like to display on my desk, but really can't because I just don't have the desk space. I got my own little collector booth right there, but everything keeps getting moved around because of all the goddamn cables. And then I have this empty one for something, I don't know yet. Computer came in. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna put it together. So one of the things that I'm realizing is that, so the monitor that I have is for an older computer. And that monitor, this computer doesn't have a port for that, which means I don't get dual monitor set up anymore, because obviously I had a screen built into the laptop, which means I actually won't be able to play video games necessarily at the moment. So what I have to do is I'll have to switch this out with my TV that I have over here. Another plethora of fun stuff. So in order to live stream by Sunday, I'm gonna have to set up the TV right here, which is annoying for me because you have to be like right up here for the picture to be correct. Because if you look at it at any other angle, because of how it's lit, it looks dark. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is using the monitor that I have as my gaming monitor, have all this console hooked to that while I do all my work on the computer, because I should be up straight anyway. Now maybe how we do things, I don't know. I'll hook up my video games to it and see. If not, I'm just switching not USB ports, HDMI ports. Okay guys, so this is the outro of the video. So number one, I'd like to apologize for any of the out of focus shots and or the bad audio quality. I did not realize how sensitive my camera was when I recorded this footage, which I know is a huge leap from the other episode. Update on the desk. As of this point, as of editing this video, The TV actually does play the video games, that's all fine. This stuff actually does not get to be this whole corner right here. We're gonna clear off this area, we're gonna put my GameCube here and a couple other things for the live stream that's happening this Sunday. I am sorry for the long episode and the production qualities we're having. It is really hard to do this with just one person, although I am trying my best and I will not let it stop me from learning things. So, thank you for hanging out with me in this episode, and I hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe, and above all, please share the video. Sharing the video helps us grow the best, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later.